physically, I feel like the body heals itself after a while, but mentally we still haven't been able to do that. So we are about to meet in some days and we'll figure it out.
It
We are in
it
the, it's we are still processing it, by the way.
it
This is the most
actually,
complex kind of relationship we have with each other, as
yeah.
we don't have with anyone else.
And also, when I think about it, I still feel angry. Not at him, but just how this is a reality for so many women and whoever goes through it in whichever ways. But this is a, like, it's a reality, and it makes me angry to think about it. Okay, uh, why does this happen? uh, Another thing, the trust thing that you just mentioned. So for me, Waleed, I don't think I've told you this as well, but for me, when the performance started, I trusted him. We knew that there was a certain limit that we cannot cross, obviously. But um, I actually lost my trust in him towards the end because, acha, let me, so few pointers that I would like to add. These things are just popping up in my head. One of them was, I remember you put your yeah, you pulled me back so hard, like my foot, that my shalwar, what I was wearing, was almost a little pulled down, and I got really scared. I was so I was actually scared, not scared in that sense, but like I felt very vulnerable. Okay, oh, what is happening? This was not expected. You know what I mean?
Because it
Um,
was real at that time. Yeah, I believe
exactly.
that there was absolutely 100% risk. I did not regard for the fact that there was a stove in the corner or anything because I just
You
had to give it
almost
all.
bumped into it as well. Remember, almost this part went in. It was uh, and then why did you stop though? When did you? Because I had given up. I couldn't.
So basically, I started hearing you had stopped reacting, and I heard the sounds
Obviously.
of you crying.
Yeah.
That is the point when I just could not do it
Why? Why
anymore.
did that
Because
happen?
you were not, because I was not getting the reaction that's going to make me go forward. You
Did
had
you feel
stopped giving
sorry for
me
the
the reaction.
person? Like, so what if I'm crying?
Apart from the crying, the fact that you were not giving me, your body was not giving any physical retaliation of sorts.
Yeah.
So that is, I had nothing else to do.
Okay.
So the action happens till the time there is reaction. If there is no reaction, I believe
Mm.
there's going to be no action.
That's interestingly also a very patriarchal approach. Like a lot of male mindset works like that, that as long as the woman or any submissive object is reacting, they're also getting outraged that why is the reaction coming altogether? Like, how dare they, he, she, it, whatever. How dare they even answer back or question, or if even if I'm inflicting violence, um, they have no right to inflict that violence back at me. So the minute you submit, you cry, that's when they feel that they have won. So that feeling I also feel like is very patriarchal.
Yeah.
Like not patriarchal per se, but like toxic patriarchal, at
Mhm.
least within the culture of Pakistan.
So I'm really glad that the intention which we started this with, that was achieved by the end of it. People were disgusted by this performance. There were some women, there were some families, there were some kids who were saying that this guy is not letting this woman offer prayers. This is what is happening. So people had taken different takes from it, but they were all disgusted equally by the end of it, which
Hmm.
was a success.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's it's crazy to hear all of this because it's very it's very clear that there was a profound mindset shift between you guys. So like between the artist duo, there was a very, very clear mindset shift. And as you said yourself, you're still trying to figure it out even now. But when it comes to the idea of the audience, how do you think that your performance impacts them? And does it engage with them emotionally? When you're performing, do you have that within you as artists, that we want to evoke a certain sense of, you said, disgust, but do you also want to take something away? Do you want them to take something away from it? That profound mindset shift, I wonder if that remains between the artists or it is also extended towards the audience.
The people I've spoken to so far, they somehow do get it, somehow don't. But it takes a level of engagement. It takes discourse to get to the point where they will get to understand that with a few people that I've met. But otherwise, I don't believe that they get this in the entirety.